Hi guys, I'm Chi. Hope you all are doing well today. I would love every girl, lady, woman, parents to watch this video. And if you're a guy watching, please share this video to any girl you know. Maybe your sisters, your cousins, okay? It's important so that they will not make the same mistake that Rebeka did, okay? Now listen, girls normally sometimes miss their period. But it's not something they should panic about. And it's not something that should equally take their life, okay? Now listen, many girls will tell you that there are some things you can take and sharp, maybe within a month or two, the period will start rushing again. Also, you can equally go to YouTube, just search, I've missed my period for 3-6 months, how do I get it back, what's the solution? You'll see many bunch of videos will pop out where you hear doctors narrating some supplements, some medicines you can take, and the period will just start flowing again, normal, okay? But when you go visit some quack doctors, inexperienced doctors, you know, especially Nigeria, they just want to get money from you sharp. They don't care whether they are going to destroy your life or not. Those ones could worsen the situation, okay? That's why you have to trust your doctor so much, okay? Now, this is a case of Rebeka, beauty and brain combined, first-class student. Now, I will not narrate everything. I want you to hear it for yourself so that you understand it fully what I'm talking about in this video, okay? So I'll play you guys video right away. Please like, share, subscribe, and also credits to channels. Let's go there now.
In early February, the news of Rebeka Sekidika's death sent shockwaves across River State and beyond. Described as a girl with both beauty and brain, Rebeka had just graduated with a first class from the Benson University, Edo State, and was set to embark on a journey to further her studies abroad. Tragically, her dreams were cut short while undergoing a routine hysteroscopy diagnosis at Paragon Clinics and Images in Port Harcourt, the River State capital. The clinic, which holds a retainer agreement with the company where Rebeka's father works, now finds itself at the center of the controversy. We reached out to Mr. Sekidika, Rebeka's father, for his account of the events leading up to her death.
What happened on that fateful day was, after a series of clinical visits to Paragon and Imaging because of a delayed period, she hadn't seen for like 3 months, she did several tests which came out to be negative, including pregnancy test. So she was to travel on the night, she started arranging herself and all that to the UK to further education. So she was not called that same week, just before the second, that her death occurred. She said the doctor asked her to come between 12 and 1. So the mom said she was going to accompany her. Since it is something that involves you just getting the check and you come out, then we go and do other things. So the mom decided to follow her. At 1 o'clock, the doctor was not there. I said, let me get 1 or 2 things out of the way. Then I'm coming back. So I waited. By 4:10 or so, when I called my wife, she said, the doctor has come home that they are preparing and the next thing by 4:30, she just finished her last online class, folded her laptop and gave it to the mother to put in her bag and put on the lab coat also, the one they gave to her to wear. So I said, why theater? He said, that's when they have the monitor to check what they are doing, because normally when you're carrying out that procedure, you'll be seeing it on the monitor. The next thing, my wife came that she's hearing some shouts in the theater. She said, Rebeka, wake up. Rebeka, wake up. Then she saw them. So now the doctor was saying, what's going on? Till 5:30 to 6, we were not out. They did not even allow us to go close to the theater. Next thing I saw was, somebody rolling. This was an anastasis oxygen bottle. They brought the first one. Apparently there was nothing in it. They saw somebody, doctor, is absent. Can we see? I said, sure. Then I took me to the room before the theater. And all they said was that, sorry, we did everything we could. We lost her. The girl that was normal, healthy, in and active, we joked that one when they opened the theater door and I went and I saw my daughter, and the pool of blood everywhere.
Our attempt to get a statement from background clinics and images is unsuccessful as we are denied access. Instead, we are directed to the River State chapter of the Nigerian Medical Association. The enemy, however, expresses sympathy for the Sekidika family, saying that the incident was due to a therapy procedure gone awry and should not be a murder incident.
The dynamism makes it that things happen in course of treatment. For me, as an individual, as a doctor, every medical procedure, as it were, is to make a patient well or make a patient feel better. But a diagnostic hysteroscopy, as it were, quote unquote, is not a life-threatening procedure. As it were, it's not a life-threatening procedure. But the question now is, was it just diagnostic hysteroscopy that was done?
To shed light on the ongoing investigation, we speak to the River State Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu. He explains to us that samples were taken from Rebeka's body before her burial 2 weeks ago for an autopsy and toxicology tests.
Yes, we have done everything necessary. We had 3 points we had to clear, which has to do with the qualification of the doctors who performed the procedure, and their qualification, and then most importantly the autopsy of the lady and toxicology. The autopsy has been done. The 2 parties were well represented. Specimen were taken for examination, but as of this moment we are still awaiting the result of the autopsy and the result of the toxicology. The certificates of everybody involved have been sent to their different authorities for confirmation.
Despite Rebeka's burial, her family's answer remains steadfast in the pursuit of justice, alleging negligence on the part of Paragon Clinics and Images.
We are also going ahead with the petitions we are written, not just to the Nigerian Medical Association of Nigeria, Nigerian Medical Association, the Port Harcourt chapter, but also to the Medical and Dental Council in Abuja. We also wrote a petition to the Commission of Health in River State here. From the information we've gathered so far, the Commission of Health here in River State has already put together a panel to investigate the matter and then come up with their reports.
The death of this 24-year-old Sekidika Rebeka is quite unfortunate, and the pain is quite real because I saw for myself the devastating state her parents were when I arrived there. However, no one can do anything at this point until the police is done with their investigations and the autopsy and toxicology reports are out for us to really know what played out at Paragon Clinic on the 2nd of February when a young lady walked into a hospital for a diagnostic process that isn't life-threatening and ended up coming out as a corpse. From Port Harcourt, the River State capital, Zebra Balama, Channels Television News.
Wow. So you will agree with me that definitely that doctor needs to be suspended or sacked, license ceased for life. Well, and also those people working in that lab, they have to investigate them as well. Are they really graduates? And who can tell? Only God knows how many people that they have terminated their life in this way and covered up. Maybe this one just exposed them. Maybe it's not the first time it happened. And look at a hospital like that or whatever clinic, you know, no oxygen. They don't even have oxygen. Definitely maybe they punctured something. Maybe the urethra, it was punctured. How could the doctor, I don't know who was operating the machine. Maybe they can't even operate it because most of the machines are foreign. Maybe he couldn't operate it well, or was he just inserting it with force? She lost a lot of blood, and they could have sharp brought blood and put for her. They are there looking for oxygen when she's busy losing blood. You are looking for oxygen. Yes, you can bring oxygen, but at the same time bring blood. But they didn't do it. Well, that girl couldn't. In fact, I don't even know why they went for that treatment or whatever. She was made to. She has already gotten admission abroad. She could have just waited. When she gets there, they will just do it for her for free as well, because she's a student. She will not even pay. She will get treated because it's a small thing there. Maybe just some tablets like that. It's over. Even in Nigeria, there are some medicines, tablets you can take, and the period will start flowing again. And she's a graduate, first class. She could have done research online. Just go to YouTube and search. She could have gotten the answer sharp. Go to any pharmacy, buy the medicine. There are different of them in the pharmacies. I don't know the kind of doctors they are using. No doctor told her about any medicine she could take, and the period just start flowing. If it's hormonal issue, since they have checked for pregnancy, it's not pregnancy, infection, it's not infection. You know, some even use birth control pills to even regulate the period again. These are normal things that they could have applied. You know, I'm surprised. Well, definitely, I hope nothing will be covered here. We want everything exposed. Those that need to be punished should be punished, even imprisoned, and the family need huge compensation. Well, money cannot replace her loss, but at least they need it. They need it so that other clinics, other labs, or hospitals, they have to start taking human life, you know, with care. They have to treat people with care. Make sure that everything is properly checked. Make sure that your doctors, your scientists in the lab there are well qualified to carry out any procedure on anybody, because we are dealing with human beings. Some of them are so negligent, they don't even care. They do things without even being careful on their fellow human being. They just do anyhow. That is how they have given fake results, test results to people. Some people think they have HIV not knowing that they don't even have it, because somebody that conducted it did rubbish. Some people, they will say do the blood level count. They'll go and do rubbish. And doctors will not even know how to treat their patients, because the people working in the lab are bringing a result that does not match. So the doctors are treating different things, while the result from the lab is saying a different thing. Because doctor needs information from the lab to function. So, well, I think this one have opened a lot of people's eyes. I'm telling you, that's opened a lot of people. So a small matter like this took her life. Small thing like this took her life. Something that hardly takes people's life in Nigeria. Period. Menstrual period. It hardly takes any girl's life. But in this case, it has taken her own. First class, graduate, gotten visa to go study abroad. Just lost her life. Dreams shattered. The family, they'll be in pain. Look at the huge loss. Very big loss after training her in school, you know, seeing their daughter grow, 24 years old. They're like, yeah, she's going abroad to study, further her education. She will get married. They'll become grandfather, grandmother. Dream gone. She's been buried. She didn't even enjoy her life in this world, because all her life she has been reading. No time for clubbing, for partying. She didn't enjoy anything. She left this world at a very young age. No. Those people that did this thing, they need to be punished. All of them working in that particular lab. All of them. In fact, they have to stop them from working. They should never work in any lab, in any hospital again. They should just terminate their license, everything. Don't give them opportunity to practice anymore. They are negligent. They are like, they don't, oh gosh. Imagine this person is your sister. Just put yourself in that shoe. Imagine she's your sister or your daughter or your friend. How would you feel? She was healthy. Not that she was having any sickness or whatever. Nothing. Very normal girl. Very, very normal. If only she had known, she wouldn't have been there. If only she knew, she wouldn't have been there. Well, may her soul rest in peace. That's all we can say. But I know that wherever she is, she won't be happy that this thing happened to her. At all, she won't be happy. Sometimes we wish that miracle could just happen. You know? Very brilliant child. Well, it's okay. So I believe the government, when the autopsy result is out, they should take action. You know? Child. Well, it's okay. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please tell me what you think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe. Okay, share the video to other girls so that before they go for that kind of procedure, please, so don't go for that procedure unless you have tried everything possible, taking all medicine, supplements, you know. Go to different doctors. Okay. Yes, you have to go to different doctors or labs to do your checkup there or your visits before, if that one is if this is this pattern is the last option, well, maybe no problem, but go to a trusted one or trusted lab or hospital. But this is my first time hearing this one. I don't know whether it has been happening in Nigeria. Maybe some useless labs that are employing quacks. Was the doctor drunk? How was he even inserting the thing? Was he inserting it with force? Was he drunk? Was he high on any substance? Definitely something was punctured. Something was punctured in there. Urethra, whatever. I don't know what was punctured, but something was punctured. That was why she bled a lot. She lost a lot of blood. She lost a lot of blood. When he was puncturing it, was he not seeing that she was bleeding in the beginning? Or he thought it would stop? He could have noticed it and stopped. After all, didn't they know she was traveling abroad? They could have left her to just say, okay, you know what, when you get there, you can treat yourself. They have better equipment there, well-qualified doctors, lab, well-equipped, more experienced. You saw her bleeding. You are still choking the thing. Choking. Only God knows what and what you punctured in there. You can't tell people that it's normal. You can't tell people that it was her fault. This cannot be her fault because she has been normal. It's just like she's not seeing her period. So it's not like it was her fault. Like maybe she drank something or she was high on any substance. She was not pregnant. She was not pregnant. So I don't know. I don't think they can even cover this one up. This one will be so difficult to cover up. It's not even possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. She must get justice. Well, it's okay. I pray that none of you will ever meet this kind of doctors. These kind of doctors will never do checkup on you or carry out any procedure on you. Never. God forbid. Amen. They will never see you. Alright, guys. See you guys in my next video.